Okay, so g'day everybody. We're up here on the Whitney Reservoir Road, just off of Highway 150, and we're just going to do a quick little ride with the kids here. So I've got Jacob, my 8-year-old. He's on the Yamaha TTR 90, and we've got the other two on the our Suzuki King Quad 700, and of course I'm here on the trusty DR 650. So we're just going to do a quick little ride here today. Nothing too serious, just give the kids a fun time and let them ride a little bit. So this is kind of a busy road, so I don't want to get too far ahead of them here. I do have Jacob on a intercom, so he can actually hear everything I'm saying, and I can hear everything he can say. It makes it really nice. I'm gonna have to get another one of these. This intercom thing's turned out really good, hasn't it, Jacob? Yeah. So today I just want to show you the beauty of this area and how it looks, and I won't be talking very much. I'm gonna just give you some good music and some nice views. And if we think of something to talk about, we will. Is that right, Jake? Okay. There's some snow. Yep. Okay, we're gonna take a left here, okay? Yep. This is Mill City Creek. We've been riding here for a long time. We've been coming here. In fact, right here, I fell out of the back of the red truck and hurt my back really bad. Yep. Landed right on my back on a rock, and I was sore for quite a few days after that. Yeah, back then we had the four-wheeler and just that little motorcycle, and what I did was instead of having those good ramps we have now, we just used pieces of wood, some 2x6 wood, and yeah, it was pretty sketchy. And what happened was I was taking the little motorcycle up into the back of the truck, and it slipped out, and I slipped off and fell from the top there. So yeah, they're pretty fun, huh? speed up just a little bit so you can get some speed, okay? A little bit, huh? I'll try not to spray you with roost. Try not to roost you. You know what roost is? Yeah. There's some snow. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't this pretty right here? Yeah. You don't? I stand up quite a bit actually. Be careful, it's muddy and slick. Ooh, don't go through that part, it's super deep. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna take video of you here, so go ahead. Almost dabbing, huh? Yeah, they can go right through it with that, huh? Okay, do you want to go in front of me a little bit? Okay. Practicing when you're standing. Try practicing shifting and also using your rear brake. So using your pedal brake. So when you stand up, you normally want to be standing up on the, you know, on the middle part of your foot, like towards the front or in your ball of your foot. You know where that's at? And yeah, almost your toes. The part right behind your toes. That's the ball of your foot. And you, if you want, you can try. If you want, whoa! I almost ran into you, and then I almost fell down. I don't know, but it certainly went up that big steep thing, huh? Yeah. Hang on one second. I'm waiting for Allison, Emily, and Wyatt real quick. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, we can go straight or we can go left. Which way do you want to go? Okay. This is where we got wood a couple years ago. Did you see me? Did I? Cool. There'll be a few jumps up here, I think, if I remember right. It's been a couple years since we've been up here. Wow, look at those mountains. Isn't that cool? That's pretty, huh? Yeah, I think you're in first. Yeah. Much smoother, huh? So with little kids on motorcycles and stuff, you know, you get them to where the rule we have in our family, at least, is when they can pick them up, that's when they can ride them. So Jacob waited until about last year. He was strong enough so he could pick up this TTR 90 up off the ground and stand it back up. And he waited a long time, huh, buddy? So, oh, there's the end of the road. Yep. And so he waited until he could pick it up off the ground. And that's when we decided he could ride it. And then, of course, the other part of that is when Mom would let him. and you had to wait an additional 8 months or so before Mom would let you, huh? So when Mom was comfortable with him riding, that's when we would let him ride it. And of course, we have them in armor. We have them with helmets, and they need to be motocross helmets. You want to protect their faces. Those open face helmets are probably some of the biggest danger, because when they're little kids, you know, you're not going super fast, so you know the chances to damage their skull from a crash at high speed is not usually an issue. But what is if they slam the brakes on real hard, or slam their face on real hard onto the ground or onto the handlebars. So you want to have some kind of face protection for them in that. So we always make sure we get them in those. And then, you know, some of my kids like to have goggles on. So try using your back brake down this, Jake, as you're standing up like I am. And you can practice that way. And what that does is it builds a habit, you know, just that if you want to ride machines, you have to ride a helmet, right, Jake? And it, you know, not only is it the law, I mean, it's true, it's the law, and we always want to obey the law, but it's also just smart. I mean, little kids, their heads are a lot more delicate than an adult, and you know, you're always going to do that. And it's just like seatbelts in a car. You don't drive without someone on in a seatbelt. You certainly don't ride a machine without a helmet. And that's just my kids from the time they were born until now, they always have to wear helmets and that, and we always try to set a good example for them as adults to also wear our helmets and that, and it's, you know, it's just, we've never had to worry about having the helmets. I have, but you know, I ride a little more recklessly than they do, but we've been glad on the several occasions that we had the helmets, so they're very important. And you know, I don't know, the opinions, you know, with adults and things like that, you know, it's your choice if you want to wear armor and all that, but, you know, I've taken care of a lot of people that, in this very area, we actually flew somebody out from just around the corner up here that didn't have a helmet on, didn't have any kind of body armor on, and he went over the handlebars and he broke his back and his neck and skull fracture and all kinds of other things. And had he been wearing this stuff, the chances of him having to have all that care was probably very slim and none. And so, you know, it's really important that we protect ourselves, but more importantly that we protect kids. So I love riding with my kids, but I want to make sure that they are safe. So you did. You had the sharp turns around them, huh? There were ya. That's good. So Jacob, do you want to come up here by me and we'll demonstrate to people in YouTube land what proper body position is and how to push your knees in to turn? Okay. So Jacob here has been, this is what, your third time on the motorcycle, is that right, Jacob? Oh, fifth time, okay. Yeah. Now usually in the evening down here, oh, we got some jumps. Let's do those, huh? Was that cool? Go ahead, Jacob, you go first and we're going to show them how to do proper body position, okay? Okay. Yeah, we sure do. muddy. Did you feel your back wheel peeling out? Yeah, it's like it was peeling out big time. Okay, so you want to stand up and show us how you turn? Yeah, so you're going to push your knees in. Make sure you keep your knees on that seat, squeezed together. And let's see you do some turns and while you're pushing your knees into there. There you go. That's it. Keeping your body nice and neutral. A nice light grip on the handlebars. That's it. Yeah. Good job. We're just clipping along here at about 15 miles an hour, just a nice slow pace. And what he's practicing is instead of weighting the outer peg and doing all that confusing stuff, what we're going to do is concentrate on pushing your outside knee into the bike. So if you want to turn left, you're going to take your right knee and you're going to twist your butt out a little bit and twist it into the peg. And that's it's going to weight the peg on the outside, which will load the suspension, and it's going to allow you to have a good neutral position in the center, so you can take up a lot of the bumps and the banks. And you can see here Jacob's weaving in and out, and he's able to have a nice, good control of the bike as he's zipping through there. And as we start getting more advanced, that'll become really advantageous as we start doing some more technical trails. And that'll allow him to stay up on the pegs, no dabbing through these rougher areas, and to really do well. So, pretty cool. Well, good job, buddy. That looks really good. Oh man. You guys going mud bogging? Okay. Doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We almost got stuck.
Yeah? Try to stay a little closer, okay?
I'm just a good driver, so
Huh?
I'm just such a good driver that I can get out of those.
Okay. Go ahead, bud. You can go in front.
Yeah. I just sit back because I don't want to hit you.
Okay. Yeah, probably a small moose, I think. It could be a combination of them, though. Those big ones right there, those are definitely a moose. These ones right here could be an elk or a big deer. So, it's interesting they're following the same path. Yeah. Be careful, you two. Make sure you tell Emily I said be careful. Oh, there's moose. Oh, quick. Turn off the machines, quick. Turn them off. Turn them off. Turn them off. Do you see that bull? Well, what's weird is there's a cow and a bull together. That's really rare this time of year. At least I think it is. I should have brought the camera.
Why is it not? When do they usually shed?
I don't know. Maybe they shed. I thought they did shed.
I'm sure they shed later.
Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe early. Maybe they do it earlier. Maybe they're like he may be a really big one, and maybe they shed in like January or December even. But that's going to be a big rack he's got on his head. See the size of the spoons on him? Yeah. However, these cameras, I'm going to have to get a lot closer to even be able to see them because these are wide angle lenses. So you have to be close to see anything. It's too down and bring my. Oh, there we go. There's a nice shot. Yeah, see, he's really velveted it up. So I wonder if they just start growing immediately after they shed them or something, or they may shed early. So that's a big rack for this early in the year. Yeah. Just in a second, we're just gonna watch these guys for a minute.
It might scare them. If we start up,
No, very unlikely. See, you see the beard underneath his chin, hanging down. It's kind of funny looking, huh?
maybe that's the practice.
They're actually getting closer to us. Oh, that other one is a bull. Yeah, see his horn? So he's just a little tiny bull.